my little yarnivores and spiderettes, Fiber Spider back again with another tutorial just for you. And today I'm going to show you how to crochet this really easy and oh so cute little Christmas tree. Or, for Arbor Day, what have you. And this would be great as an ornament, a bit of decor, really easy to do. And for this, I used a size H crochet hook and worsted weight yarn, Red Heart Super Saver. It's my usual go-to. So you can use whatever you want that works for you. I'm just letting you know what worked for me. So without further ado, let's get started. Alrighty, so I have my size H crochet hook and my worsted weight yarn. If you want to go super fine and use a really small gauge hook, this would make an absolutely adorable pair of earrings. Oh my gosh. Or cute little pin. So at any rate, we're going to start by doing our slip knot, like so. And then we are going to chain 4. And do a slip stitch into that first chain right there. We're going to create a ring. Like so. All right. So then we are going to chain up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and oops, hello. 6. All right. So after chaining up 6, we are going to do a shell. So that is going to be 3 double crochets into that center ring that we just created, and I'm crocheting over my tail. Makes it a lot easier in the long run. One less thing to sew in, right? So it's a double crochet, and then 2 more double crochets for a total of 3 doubles, like so. All right. And then we're going to chain 3. And then another shell into that center ring there. 3 doubles. That's 1, 2, and 3. Chain 3. And now we're only going to do 2 doubles into that center ring. Because when we chained up 6, that counted as a double and a chain 3. So now what we're going to do is we are going to find the 3rd chain, and we're going to do a slip stitch into that. So 1 and 2 and 3. And as you can see up here, I have 1, 2, 3 unworked chains. So it's smack dab right there. You see? So I'm doing a slip stitch right in there. And that is the end of our first round. All right, so for round 2, we're going to do a slip stitch into this space that we created before. So slip stitch into there, chain 3, and 2 more double crochets into that same space. Okay, so I've got a cluster right in there. Chain 2. Now we're going to go directly to our next corner space, and in this space we're going to do a shell, a chain 3, and another shell. So the first shell, that's 3 doubles, like so. chain 3, and then 3 more doubles into that same space, okay, and then to bridge over here, we're going to chain 2 again, and then into the next corner space, it's going to be another shell of 3 double crochets, chain 3, and 3 more double crochets. Okay. And we're just about back where we started. So we're going to chain 2, and then into this first space. See, this is where we did our first chaining up. So it's into this space right here, okay? We're going to go in with another shell of 3 double crochets, and you can scooch the stitches over a little bit, makes it a little bit easier. So we've got our 3 doubles, and now to finish it up, we need to chain 3, and then into the top of this first double, we need to do another slip stitch. That's right in here, like so, underneath both loops. And so we have our slip stitch, and that is the end of the second row. Ta-da! So your piece should look something like this. Okay. All right, so for our third round, we're going to start by doing a slip stitch into this middle double crochet, because this is where we joined right here. So into this middle one, we're doing a slip stitch, like so. Then, directly from that, we're going to chain 1 and do a shell into this chain 2 space. So that's 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3. Okay, chain 1, and we're going to skip this first double crochet. We're going to do a slip stitch into the middle one, the second one. So we've got a slip stitch right there. Okay, chain 1, and then into the corner space, we're going to do a shell, chain 3, and a shell. So that is, of course, 3 doubles. Three, chain 3, and 3 more doubles. There we are. Alrighty, and then we chain 1, and we skip this first double, and into the second double we do a slip stitch. Okay. Chain 1, into this space here, we do another shell of 3 double crochets, chain 1, skip this first double into the second one, we do another slip stitch, chain 1, into the corner space, we do another shell, chain 3, and shell. So that's 3 doubles. 2 and 3, chain 3. 3 more doubles. Alrighty. Chain 1. Skip the first double crochet into the second one. We do a slip stitch. Chain 1. Into the chain 2 space, we do another shell. So that's 3 doubles. Chain 1. Skipping that first double, going into the middle one with a slip stitch. Chain 1. And then into this corner here, three doubles. Chain 3 and 3 doubles. Okay, and then chain 1. And then we're going to do a slip stitch into the first slip stitch that we did. And so that is right down in here. Right there. And there you go. Alrighty. Alright, so the basis of the tree is done, and actually I think it is a lovely scalloped edge granny triangle, but we're going to make a trunk now. So we just did our join to the last slip stitch right in there. So now we're going to do a slip stitch into the chain 1 space. Like so. Then chain 1 and do a single crochet into the same chain 1 space. Like so. And then do a single crochet into the next double crochet stitch. So that's the first one right there. Then for these 2 double crochets, we're going to do a single crochet decrease. So to do that, we pull up a loop, go into the next double crochet and pull up a loop. So you've got 3 loops on your hook, and you crochet them all together. Okay? I'm going to show you that once more. So we did our original bits there, 2 single crochets. So it's in these 2 double crochets remaining that you pull up a loop, and then you pull up a loop, crochet them both together. So that's a decrease. And then we're going to do a single crochet into the next chain 1 space right in here. Like Excuse me, I seem to be losing my voice. So I did a single crochet into that chain 1 space, and then we're going to turn the work. But before that, you can see that we have right now 1, 2, 3, and 4 single crochet stitches, and that is what we're going to be working within for our trunk. So we're going to chain 1, turn the work, and do a single crochet into each of the 4 single crochet stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and then chain 1, 4 more single crochets. So that's 1 and 2, 3, and 4. And then what you would do is you would cut your yarn, pull the loop out, sew in your ends, and you're done. Now also, of course, you can add some really neat embellishments by perhaps sewing in some beads or some sequins, using perhaps some sort of glittery yarn, metallic. That would look lovely. Also, if you are of a mind to, after finishing round 3, if you want, you could do the trunk in perhaps brown, or an alternate shade of green, really, what have you. It's a lovely little example of grannies in action, granny stitches in action. It's a lot of fun. It's really easy, and they work up pretty fast. So if you want to make some for this holiday season, hey, go for it. So listen, I really hope that you found this tutorial helpful because I have so much fun doing it. I really do. If you liked it, please hit the like button. If you have any questions, comments, what have you, I love hearing from you in the comment section down below. And if you haven't hit subscribe, please do so, because that way you can stay informed when my next videos are coming out, and I try to do it as often as I can. So listen, until next time, I want you to stay inspired, stay caffeinated, and above all, stay stitching. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.